Ms. Gomez, on Monday, your office sent the final report, I think it was long expected, on the Interpretive Bulletin 95-1 for pension risk transfers. Now, Congress had required that in Secure 2.0. How late was that report?
The 95-1 report was had a due date of the end of December of 2023, and so we did our best to meet that, but we were not quite on time.
So about 6 months late. Would you think that after all that time, you'd be ready to modernize the standard to make sure that retirees can count on their retirement benefits? Because while you laid out the reasons why the standard should be updated, you still didn't actually modernize the standard. Do you have a timeline for that?
Just to go back one moment, we were requested by Congress to review our interpretive bulletin and determine whether or not any changes might be warranted without actually making changes. So we have decided to look at changes through notice and comment rulemaking, and I don't have an exact time frame as to when that would happen, but we intend to engage with the public so that we can have full input from the public as to what will work best.
In April, the White House, this is a different topic, the White House held an event with a group of, quote, asset owners representing $1 trillion in public and pension fund capital. At this event, union leaders and were able to promote strong labor commitments among funds and that the asset managers were investing in. So thus diverting pension funds to promote collective bargaining, which it goes against the statutory protections for pension funds that are subject to ERISA, which mandates the funds be used for the exclusive purpose of providing benefits to participants. In other words, it's not for the purpose of being politically active. Ms. Gomez, what are you doing to prevent the improper use of pension funds, such as what the White House is doing to basically politicize these retirees' funds?
Yes, so under our prudence and loyalty and plan investment rules that was issued at the end of 2022, we were very clear as to whether and under what circumstances fiduciaries of ERISA plans could consider any type of environmental, social, and governance factors in making investment decisions. Of the meeting that you speak about at the White House, there were several different types of plans participating. They were not all ERISA plans that are governed by our statute.
So you issued a rule that allows them to use ESG as a standard when investing in funds.
So we issued a rule that made clear that fiduciaries may, under no circumstances, subordinate the interest of participants and beneficiaries in their financial plan benefits, and they may, under no circumstances, sacrifice investment return or take any additional investment risk. They may, however, take into consideration certain factors and certain environmental, social, and governance factors, and if investments that consider those factors will equally serve the participants, then they can consider them, but they are not required to.
As a former advisor, I find it puzzling that you would even need to do that. I think making that statement is steering advisors in the direction of taking their clients' funds or the pensioners' funds and becoming politically active with it. I as someone who used to manage retirees' funds, I would never, ever consider trying to apply my political views to someone's retirement. When you're sitting across the desk from someone who is asking the question, are they going to have enough to retire? Are they going to run out of money before the end of their life? the last thing you're thinking is, how can I make sure that their funds are funding, some social justice cause or climate cause?